God only ever gives you what you want or what you need. So today I'm back out here in the forest, and I wish to share with you a mental framework that I use to get through difficult times and through times that I may be frustrated with or feel angry with or just feel just generally dissatisfied with. So yesterday was just one of those days where I was feeling just extraordinarily frustrated with just everything. Things at work weren't going right, and it was just one of those days where every little thing just felt like it was going wrong. Just one after the other, after the other, after the other, and I was just starting to feel really just pissed off with everything, just super frustrated. And yeah, it felt like I couldn't catch a break during the day. And it was especially during work, during my work hours, where things just felt like it wasn't going right. And then later on in the day, after I finished with all of my work, finally got through with that, I felt that I needed to go out and just release this energy and just allow myself to go out into nature and just ride my bike, because that's what I love doing. I love just going out on my bike when I can and just decompressing through that. And I was just thinking of riding my bike throughout the day, and I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be great. I'm going to jump on my bike and it's going to be great. And then when I pulled my bike out, I just remembered, God damn it, I had to do some maintenance on it. And so I was like, okay, fine, another thing that went wrong. Pulled out the bike, pulled out the tools, started, fixing up the chain and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it was in that moment that I realized that what I wanted versus what I needed are both actually serving me. I remembered my little framework, my mental framework. I may not get what I want, but I will instead get what I need. That's what God or the universe or whatever you want to call it will provide. If I'm not getting what I want in this moment, there's something that I need in this moment. And it just hit me in that moment. I realized, you know what? With all the stress of today, with all the frustration of today, probably just didn't get the easy day that I wanted. I got a rather painful and stressful day. But maybe that was what I needed. What I needed was to practice feeling the ability to withstand stress. And same with the bike. What I wanted was just to go for a ride straight away, but what I needed was to calm down and relax by repairing my bike, because it was a rather calming process, And also, as I was repairing my bike, there was another event that I had to go to shortly thereafter. I only had like an hour break in between my work and in between, going out to dance. So as I was fixing up my bike, I realized, damn it, I don't have enough time to go riding my bike. So who knows, maybe there was something in that I needed that was serving me, that maybe if I was riding in that angered and frustrated state, I could have fell over on my bike or, hit something and had a crash or an accident or something because my mind wasn't fully clear and present. So, and I understand that it might sound a little bit maybe delusional, who knows, but I find that this is a delusion that serves me. In that, if the thing didn't go my way, I know that there's something that I need around the corner. And if it's not happening right now, the thing that I need, I'm sure of it that what I need will come later, as a later consequence that I may not be able to see right now. And it's interesting, in having this kind of mental framework that I view the world, it's genuinely made me a lot happier. And of course I have to remember to implement this, but it's made me happier in knowing that no matter what happens, the situation is always serving me. And that I don't need to feel like I'm a victim in my situation, because the situation is always serving me in some way, even if it is painful, even if it's frustrating. In some way, I can switch my perspective to see, all right, this is painful, but how is this serving me by being something that I need? And especially with the painful things, that can get pretty tough at times to think, okay, what is it that I actually need in this situation, in this painful situation? And it can be something as simple as just, all right, well, you're going through a rough day. You may need to learn stress tolerance. Maybe because my car isn't working or something and I have to walk over to the shops or to the gym or to work or whatever it may be. Maybe there's an aspect of me that needs to learn to maintain the car, or to, have more exercise, or to have more patience with my transit over to wherever I need to go. There's always something, it's almost like a way to see the silver lining in any rough situation that you're in. And the actual reward of the tough time that you're going through, the actual need that's being serviced, may not be as clearly apparent as satisfying a want. A want is like, I want this thing, and then it immediately happens. I know that I got the positive feedback that I wanted, and it's almost like that contract is finished right there and then. But the things that I need, the pain may be coming in now, but the actual reward might have a delay. And that's just how I see how things kind of work, is that, all right, they may not be an immediate reward right now, but because of, I guess, the funny ways of how the universe works, or how God decides to work, that at some later point, if this painful thing or this thing that I did not want, if this happened, it would later lead to that other thing. Or to say it another way, if this didn't happen, I wouldn't be in this certain position or in this certain spot later on where I would achieve a benefit. Say, for example, even in small things, when I say, okay, I really want this parking space, right next to the beach, because I'm going to the beach today, and I want the perfect parking spot that's right there, right in the middle of everything. And when I drive there, it's filled up. Okay, cool. Maybe this is not the parking spot that I need at this moment. And that's what I tell myself in the moment. It's like, oh, I didn't get what I wanted. All right, something that I need is coming up. And I've noticed this actually happen a couple times where, and maybe this is backwards rationalizing, but hell, I find it's useful for me. But I go, all right, there's something that I need here then. Maybe there's a better parking spot that will come along my way. And then I would find another parking spot. It's a bit of a distance away. But interestingly enough, later on in the day, what I find is that as I'm walking back from the beach to my parking spot, I would bump in to somebody that I know just randomly along the path to that particular parking spot. And it would be like an old friend, or it'd be, somebody that I needed to meet at that point. And the more I kind of trusted into that little mental framework, the more I noticed these weird little things started to happen, where it's like, okay, maybe this is the thing I need. I'm just going to trust that. I'm not going to get all agitated and frustrated about it. Of like, oh, damn it, I didn't get my parking spot. I didn't get my thing. I'm like, okay, I didn't get it. something that I need is coming along my way, and I'm going to trust that, and I'm going to feel good about that. And so, yeah, it may be delusional, but, and maybe backwards rationalizing, but I find it to be a useful tool in navigating the world, in small things and in big things too. Even looking at, in retrospect into my life, of like, oh man, you know, I missed a bunch of opportunities when I was younger and this and that, but maybe that was what I needed. What I needed came later on, where if I didn't go through those pains back in my past, I wouldn't be in the particular spot where I am now, or where I will be in the future, where I get to meet certain people that will advance me even further, or where I will be in a position to advance my own self, to be a better man, or take a completely different turn in my life if I didn't feel that pain or that thing that I didn't want, but I truly needed. So it's also, I guess, a useful thing to look into your past as well, and not just into the future and present. It's an interesting thing to look into the past of say, oh, okay, maybe I'm not a victim of circumstance, but the things that happened needed to happen so that I can end up where I am today or where I'm going. So I hope this has been useful to you guys. This has been my little mental framework that has just been on my mind since yesterday, and I felt like I needed to share it. And it was interesting that I was actually recording this video yesterday before I had to go dance, and I got a little bit interrupted and had to stop the recording, and I realized, damn it, I don't have time to actually do the full recording now. I have to leave it for tomorrow. But maybe this is what I needed to record a better video, to record a video out here in this beautiful nature here, rather than just in my room. And so I ask of you, are you getting what you want? Or are you getting what you need? Alright guys, I'll see you later on the next video. Bye.